What's up, everybody? This is Ben. I wanted to give you a quick update on this tweet that I sent out. I got a bunch of DMs and a bunch of questions and a bunch of texts asking me what in the world. So, all I'm saying is to watch this upper trend line on Bitcoin, right? Um, because for the past few weeks, every time it's come to it, it hasn't been able to break through it. And it's just continued to come down lower and lower and lower, which is actually what it's doing right now in real time. So, that's all it was. Here's the thing. Don't spend your days staring at this stuff when it's in between areas. Know where the important levels are, and when they're about to reach that level, then that's when you take notice and spend some time and figure out what's going to happen, right? When it's in here, we don't really care what's going on. We either know it's going to go up to 55 or it's not, and it's going to come back down to 52. So this doesn't matter. Yeah, it made it to 55. It didn't make it through. It tried a couple times, and then this is one of the best hourly candles I've seen on Bitcoin in a long time, honestly. It put in some real volume here and started to flag out nicely, but what's ahead of it, right? It's this trend line. So now that's why I tweeted that, just to say, hey, it's coming up on this trend line. What happens this time? That's kind of all I was saying. And every other time we've seen a drop. So maybe we see a drop again, or maybe we don't. Um, and then, yes, that definitely affects all the prices on our alts that we love so much. So, would I like to see this thing drop down? Of course I would, because then it would fill up my alt bags, right? I still believe that this lower trend line is the most powerful one here, way down here. This is way back in December, back when we were at 20,000 bucks. Seems like forever ago, doesn't it? But it wasn't. It was just a few months ago. We broke our last all-time high off this trend line. We hit this trend and we made this giant move up. Then we had all this consolidation and craziness going on until it finally came down and hit this same trend line again. And what happened when we hit that trend line? We made a giant move up. And then it came down and it was coming to this trend line, but it didn't quite make it. So we got all this craziness. We put in a higher high, but it was just blah, whatever. And now it's been working its way back down, I think, to this trend line. That's what I would love to see. I think that would be the healthiest way for Bitcoin. And that means healthy for all of our altcoins as well. So that's all I was saying. We're here. We're at an area of I was going to say concern, but not concern, an area of interest here, right? This trend line. If it were to blow through it, then yeah, we should watch and see what happens. It's going to hit 58 probably and bounce back down. Those are my three levels in Bitcoin: 58, 55, and 52. You can watch them in my first videos. It's been on those levels for weeks and months now. So that's all the tweet was to watch this level. I do think it's important. I would love to see it get rejected and come back down because I want my alts to get filled lower, and I'm a bit greedy that way. I was lucky enough to get one of my orders filled, my very top one in HBAR. So that's all I'm saying. Watch these levels. It greatly affects what all of our alts are doing. I'm the same on HBAR. It moved up with Bitcoin. Nothing special. It's back into this zone again. The same zone right here that was created from this nice consolidation and impulse move up. Look, we're right back where we should have been. All this craziness in here didn't even have to happen because of this FOMO. It could have just consolidated nicely through here, but this is crypto, right? So here we are, right back where we are. And yes, once again, it's at an area of interest. It's the bottom of this support, right? So we should watch it and just see what happens. Right now it bounced right off of it, but it is below the 9. So it looks like it's going to do what Bitcoin's going to do. And it followed it pretty well. So that's all I'm saying. Watch the level and let's see what happens. I didn't get a lot of chance to look at the charts today. I was actually at a funeral. So I've been off this. I'm just looking at it now, and I posted that tweet, and my phone started getting blown up. So I wanted to do a quick video. I'm already at 5 minutes. The biggest takeaway here is, watch these charts when you're at an area of interest. In between, it doesn't matter. Don't waste your time. You know, when you're approaching an area, watch it and see what happens, and then we can make decisions, right? So that's what we're going to do. We're watching this area. We're going to see if Bitcoin can push through this trend line that has been resistance for a very long time. If it does, that would be significant, I think. Be even more significant if it pushed through and came back down and checked it as support. Then I would think, yeah, we're probably going up. But if it just gets rejected here again and kind of flops around, then I think, yeah, we're probably going to go down and touch this more important trend line to me. So that's as quickly as I can say it in almost 5 minutes. You guys have a great weekend. And like I say, you know, let's make money together. Let's have a good time. Don't waste your life away staring at charts all day either. All right, peace out. See ya.